Okay, so we're gonna take off and do another race. However, my last race, I wasn't real satisfied with understanding the characteristics of that particular vehicle. So I decided to go with something that was a little bit more familiar to me. The Ford Lotus Cortina. Again, this is in the D class. And this particular race will be at Grand Oak, the national circuit at Grand Oak, which is a really superb racetrack. All kinds of elevation changes and uphill sweepers and downhill tight corners. It's pretty challenging track. So I go through and set my fuel and my tire compound for qualifying. And this track has got a nice, long, smooth straightaway that arcs off to the right and this uphill that leads into turn two, which is a slow corner. And it dips down, and then you have to climb back up. That right there is that's a tricky part of the track. This next corner coming up is also pretty tricky to get it right. My brake stuck right there a little bit, and it inhibited my forward momentum quite a bit. And now you come out swinging back out onto the main straightaway. And on a good day, you can get up to about 125, 128. Now here's that same corner again, and I do it a lot better this time. The brakes didn't stick. At this point, my qualifying time is fifth. And on this final lap, I'm trying to push it a little bit harder to see if I can get a better qualifying time. Although that last corner right there, I swung wide on that corner. Now it's just pedal to the metal and see if I can. And I did manage to gain one position. And here we have our fellow competitors. A Renault, a Miata, Cortina, another Miata, a Datsun Z, another Miata, and yet another Miata. Oh, a BMW. Oh, okay. Oh. And so now we're at the conclusion of that, getting ready to start the race here. And as usual, it takes a while for these to load. And we're off. I am pulling fairly strong. That Z, oh, yeah, he kind of, I think that guy could have made it in between those two cars, but he decided to brake instead. And this other Miata, yeah, this is like, whoa, Nelly, riding a bunkin' Bronco, and this little, what is that, Renault. That guy's got the wide body kit and everything. Beamer over here. Let's see how this guy is going to approach this corner. Well, he's took it a lot wider than I did. And I ended up tapping this guy a little bit. And then really tapping him. And I end up in the grass. And that Beamer gets by. And I get a collision avoidance penalty, which is not a good thing. I do not like to conduct myself like that on the racetrack. But oftentimes, the crowd gets so jumbled up, you don't have any other choice but to try to forge through. And I'm trying to beat this guy around this corner. And now it's just a drag race down this straight section here. And I've dropped all the way back to 15th. Now these two guys, they kind of make contact with one another. So I'm able to gain one spot there as a result of that one fella going off track. And now I'm trying to see if I can beat this guy down the straightaway into this uphill sweeper. BMW. He certainly got through that corner better than I did. But it looks like I got a little bit more speed than he does. So maybe I can get him on this corner. Looks like I did. Now I got my sights set on this fella in front of me. See how hard he brakes on this. Yeah, he was at a Dodge Omni, one of those Shelby Omnis, I think. It's either that or a Volkswagen Rabbit. They both have very, very similar body silhouettes. No, it's a Dodge. It's either no, that is a Volkswagen. Okay. And so now he and I are having a drag race down this section here. But he swings a little bit wide right there, and that allows me to gain another position. And keeping an eye on him in the rearview mirror, he went off track again into the dirt. So I don't think he's gonna play a factor in this anymore. And this Miata here, now he and I are kind of surprised that I was able to carry more speed through that corner than he could, but he gets me on the straightaway because those Miatas, they actually have pretty good top end on them. My brakes stuck again right there, which inhibited my forward momentum considerably. Looks like I got through that corner a little bit better than he did, because I'm actually able to gain on this guy. See how he approaches this corner. Well, I was able to get right past him. And we both misjudged that corner. However, I was able to dive underneath him to gain another spot and get myself somewhat respectably into the top 10. So that's my race for today at Grand Oak Raceway. I hope you liked it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you on the racetrack.